Hey guys, what's up? Josh here. And I've seen so many artists out there who are really confused and overwhelmed right now. They are wanting some direction, some advice on how they should train, how they should learn, who they should follow on YouTube, what the best thingy is, like where they should go to school. It doesn't. They want a roadmap handed to them, and there have been no shortage of amazing teachers who provide an answer to that. So you've got Proko's fundamental course now. You've got Ahmed Aldori's Meds Map, which is great. You've got Mark Brunet's art school. So many options are just popping up everywhere. You've also got the solo artists curriculum. So there are options everywhere for artists who want that roadmap, but then they get overwhelmed and start looking for the best one. Like, what's the best school I could go to? And they're just at a loss. They're frozen with too many options. We're getting overwhelmed, and unfortunately, I don't have a great answer for you. I'm not going to tell you this is the one you should do. Go do it, because it might not be. What I do have though is maybe a mindset or a thought experiment that will help you at least take action. So here it is. It might be hard to follow. I apologize if it is, but I'm going to do my best, and we'll see how it ends up. You need to determine whether you're going to be a cook or a chef. Now, a cook can follow a recipe, or in the case of an artist, follow the roadmap. They can pick one and go for it. They want someone else to give them structure and instructions. And you can be a damn good cook. You can cook for a family. You can cook in a restaurant following the recipes. And you can make people happy being a cook. But the chef wants to know why those recipes work. The chef wants to know the ingredients that go into it, specifics about those ingredients. And the chef isn't afraid to experiment with those ingredients. The chef might also pull ingredients from a recipe and add it to their own. The chef writes the cookbook. So, how does that apply? How does that apply to artists trying to learn art? Well, what it boils down to is it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you learn from. What's important is that you're paying attention to what works, and you try to get something, anything, from the courses you take, from the schools you attend, from the YouTubers you watch. You try to absorb parts of their recipes, parts of their ingredients, the things that seem to work for them that go well in your cookbook, and then you make that your own. So it's not about being handed a roadmap and being like, okay, well, you're gonna paint just like Mark Brunet, or you're gonna be able to draw just like Proko. It's not about that. If you're wanting to be a chef, you're gonna look at Med's map and be like, okay, I love the way he is able to render so quickly with digital art. You're going to look at Proko's courses and understand that line quality is incredibly important. aesthetically for what you want to accomplish in your own pieces. You're going to look at anyone, and you'll start to understand that these ingredients are just fundamentals that you can combine into your own unique recipe. That's really the difference between the cook and the chef. Now, as you're pulling in all of these influences, you're going to start making different connections. You're going to start developing your own shorthand, and you're going to really discover your own creativity. You may end up realizing at some point that there is no the way. There is no very specific way to do this, but there is your way, or a way. And once you understand that you're not going to be restrained by someone else's path, you can start looking at how all of these courses, all of these teachers lead you in the same direction. They just take different ways to get there, and you can pick and choose how you want to move along any path you want, or make your own. So your teachers become more of a guiding compass rather than a GPS. But that is really, really scary, to know that you're creating your own path instead of following somebody else's. It's risky because you don't know if everything's going to work. But it's also liberating to know that there are no constraints on how you get from A to Z. You just got to figure it out. And there are clues everywhere around you. But you can do it. I promise you, you can do it. You just got to keep trying brand new ingredients in your dish until you find a recipe that works, or until you make a recipe that works. That's an important nuance, I think. You have to make the recipe that works for you. Now, not everyone's going to be a chef. Some of you may just want to be damn good cooks. And if that's all you're after, don't overanalyze. Don't overthink it. Just pick one and go, knowing that from A to Z, even if you follow the well-paved path, A to Z will happen for you. And that's okay. It's okay to be a cook. And you may want to be a chef, but not completely. So maybe there's a scale. We'll say there's a scale. You can try a new ingredient in a well-established recipe, and that might work for you. Or you can try to rewrite a recipe and make it your own. That might work for you too. Actually, that's a really good example of what the solo artist curriculum is. It was a modification of someone else's recipe, trying different ingredients from all over the web. But in the end, you're going to have to decide, and you're going to have to take the first step. So stop procrastinating and get to work. And even if you do just want to be a cook, I would still encourage you to try a new ingredient in your dish every now and then. God, I'm probably beating this analogy to death. And if I am, I apologize. The point I'm trying to make is, don't be afraid to experiment. Don't let the paradox of choice paralyze you. You need to take some steps. Now, you don't need a perfect map to get from A to Z, but if you want one, they're there. But don't overthink it. Just pick one and go. Yeah, that's basically the entire message here in a nutshell. So on that note, thank you so much for watching. Drop a comment to let me know what your favorite courses are and maybe I'll pick one up because I always love learning new things. So yeah, take it easy, everybody. Thanks for watching. And until next time, keep drawing, painting, writing, singing, or dancing your heart out, and we'll talk soon.